Yes, Dr. Boyce Watkins, or Moise, as I like to call him, is now banned on IG and Facebook for right now. Now, what got him there? Simple. He thought that that platform that he had, he could go against the public opinion and agendas of the world, and he thought he could challenge them by reading some people's books that he got that could be controversial, and he told some information that wasn't factual, and that's the reason why, speaking on immigration and their laws, they decided to bring the hammer down on Iraq. I thought, they banned him because, he was a blind snapping turtle, you know. I was like, it's a turtle in a suit. So that's what I thought they was doing it for. I said, oh, they see a snapping turtle. So that's why they pulled the plug. But he's acting surprised like he doesn't understand what's going on here. You don't know what's going on, man. You the doctor. Listen to this dude. He's acting. He's acting like he don't know what's going on.
Welcome to DrBoyceTV.com, the home for intelligent black people.
The home for intelligent black people. That's what he calls this thing. Coming to listen to him. My goodness. So, if intelligent people are already here and they coming over listening to you, then they must be stupid. Because if they're intelligent, they damn sure wouldn't be listening to you. They got too much stuff going on.
Today I got some crazy news. I was really shocked by this. I have been banned on Instagram and Facebook. Just out of the blue, Instagram and Facebook decided to cut my accounts. I have over about 500,000 people on Instagram and several million on Facebook.
Wow. Did he not know Instagram and Facebook is connected? That if you get banned on one, you might as well cancel Christmas because you're banned on the other one too. See, ban is different from suspension. Now, they would have said, hey, we're suspending your account. When you ban, you in Trump status. That means you said some egregious things. You said some things that don't go along with code. Not at all. So now, here's some other stuff that shocks me from the intelligent man. This is the place you're supposed to go if you're smart, according to him. Let's hear it.
And they chopped off our accounts today, and I think it had to do with this. I think this is the culprit. Yesterday, I was reading some Dr. Anderson stuff from Powernomics, and also I read from his book Black Labor, White Wealth. We were doing
Black Labor, White Wealth. That was telling you right now you're going down the wrong road. IG ain't the place for that. They've told you many times in countless ways. There's Kyrie Irving, everybody else, that platform, they're not going to allow that kind of information to be out there. The book is not the problems. I understand the book. It's a good read book. There's some that's better, some ideas in that book, but yeah, most of it is a common ripoff of a lot of other books. I have better books, but it's not the point. That book basically breaks down how we have no ownership. We don't control distribution. We're only basically workers for someone else. But let's get to the point.
That we do every week for free in the Black Business School. And literally, there's a section that I read where Dr. Anderson explained how the immigration policies have harmed black people. And I don't.
How the immigration policies had harmed black people, and they read out a section which was not factual but true. A lot of things that are put in place are not for the benefit of the African American. Just surprise, right? But that's not the shocking part.
I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. It happens. That's life. We're working on it. I call in lawyers. If anybody knows any good lawyers, if you happen to be a good lawyer and you want to help us fight on this case, just email manager at Boyce Watkins.
Did the most intelligent man who said this is the home where intelligent people go just sit here and say, if anybody out there is a lawyer, can you like just email us, so you can help us out with this case? You don't have a lawyer, Mr. Intelligent Man, Mr. Doctor. You don't have Mr. Business School. You don't have a lawyer on retainer for this. I got a lawyer. I got a firm for that. I could call and get people on the phone to handle this. You are a doctor, and you're on here begging for people to find you a lawyer. That don't sound right. A man who has his own black business school is sitting here talking about he needs a lawyer to get his Instagram and Facebook counts back. He's calling lawyers up. What are you going through, the yellow pages? You're in the white pages, yellow pages, lawyers. What are you doing, man? This is the home for intelligent people. Are you kidding me? Intelligent people will come here?
I'm calling lawyers. If anybody knows any good lawyers, if you happen to be a good lawyer and you want to help us fight on this case, just email manager.
If you are, if you know a lawyer, if anybody out there is a lawyer, please come talk to the intelligent man. Because this is where intelligent people come. Intelligent people will come to be like, oh, I'm going to take this fool's money. He's an idiot. Boyce Watkins is one of those people who believes and I want people to hear and understand it. Boyce Watkins is the exact type person who believes that having the ability to speak is the same as having intelligence. And some people cannot differentiate between the two. They think it's the same. Having intelligence is not always about putting a period or a comma in certain places. Having intelligence is not back all the things that you think about. Having intelligence is something entirely different. Anybody can read a book, but can you comprehend a book? How many times you've read something and you can't even remember nothing you just read? That's why it's called comprehension. You have comprehension skills. See, that's what the good old doc was missing out there back. Now, anybody can study and find a way to get money, receive money, go all the way down the line. They can do all of it. But when you see someone who goes by and do certain things the way they've been doing it, there's a major problem. And you might say, well, what's the major problems, Well, the major problem is clear. The problem is when you don't have intelligence, you try to find ways in your shortcoming to match and deceive people who are not smarter than you. When they know I'm not smart to intelligent people know that I'm a con. I'm trying to pretend to be something that I'm not. Those people know and see through me. So I'm going to focus on those who are below me as far as comprehension and intelligence. They're not going to read, but they're just going to listen to me. And that's all I really want them to do. I don't want them to go read the books. I want them to listen to me read the book and tell them about the book. You don't need to read a book when you got me. This is the home for intelligent people. Only an idiot would say something like that. This is the home for intelligent people. Then you sitting there asking people, if I'm calling lawyers, if anybody's out there a lawyer, if you know a lawyer. You're supposed to have a business school. You have a business school, dude. What the hell? Well, he tried to get too woke. See, he got too woke for hits, attentions, and views. He got super woke, right? And since he got super woke, he forgot to bring his raincoat and got wet. So now, that's where he really makes his bread and butter. Pushing it on IG and Facebook. His entire page. IG and Facebook. IG and Facebook. Like he said, he got 1 million Facebook subscribers. Millions. He went on the Breakfast Club and did all that, but have you noticed a lot of those people don't kind of deal with him no more? They kind of shove the old doc to the side. He got shut down because he started talking about how immigration is affecting black folks. And it's not really beneficial and been holding back African Americans. and saying that the immigration laws are holding back African Americans and everything else, when basically everything that's been formed in America has been holding back African Americans. You can name a law, it ain't benefited us. So it's like a whole big gumball full of, we know that already. you know? So when you got a whole big gumball of, you know that already, what is it really telling you? It's like, okay, well, what's the workaround? What's the solution? How do you get around it? What do you need to do? We never get there, right? We just get that there's a problem and this is what's going on in America. It's like we know this already. We know this is a problem. Okay? Yes, we get screwed. All right, we get it. Wrote it down. We get screwed. Okay? Get screwed. Okay, I underlined it, highlighted it. What else you want me to do? Doc, what else you want me to do with that? Let's talk about solutions. Oh, I know. The solution is we come to your university. Can I use your certificate from your university as a credential to get me a job somewhere? My hand's raised. I don't think we can. Absolutely. Exactly. What are some of the solutions to the problem? Well, the solution to the problem is to create your own jobs. People never realize it until the end, that creating your own job is the only way you're going to really be able to survive out here, or having a trade that you learn that is indispensable. People are always going to need a janitor. They're always going to need construction work. They're always going to need their furniture moved. They're always going to need these items, or these, not items, but these trades, landscaping. These things are, this trade is never going to go away. So you can control that. You can own that. You can run that. You can dish out jobs. If you get into the building construction phase, that has been marketed and cornered and pushed us out of construction. We used to be the guys building skyscrapers. The cities in Chicago, John Hancock building, I don't know what they name them now, what used to be the Sears Tower. I had an uncle that was up there working on those jobs. They pushed black foremans out. Those guys got old, retired, and they made sure they weren't doing that anymore. Now they've been hiring nothing but their children, paying these people under the table, and they come out of school. They don't have to wait 5 years and get experience on a job. You go in for an interview and they say, well, if you did some intern work while you were going to school for this, then this could have really helped you out. But I'm looking for somebody with at least 5 years experience. What you got is college experience. So that's the obstacle that you're going to be faced with out here in the real world, especially if you're a college student going into a professional trade. Real world experience versus college experience. don't really measure up. That's why they have intern programs. So you start seeing what was happening with the immigration, the migrant situation that's happening here in the States. The doctor clearly didn't give any information on that whatsoever, as Chicago is one of the main places that was hit, as Florida and Texas decided to decline any type of involvement into this migrant situation, saying, hey, we didn't vote for this, we're not taking them. And most of them are fleeing Venezuela, fleeing Jamaica, fleeing most of these places. About 78% are from Venezuela. Not all the migrants are terrible people. There's some people that they actually coming with money. They just don't have anybody to place them anywhere. They just running around like a chicken with their head cut off. They don't speak the language. They're trying to find anyone that can help them. And a lot of these people were being turned away and just dropped off in the place and just left there, being told that they were going to have someone come help them. And they never came. So it's a lot of people walking around here lost. And they say, well, these guys come in from the country, they got checks, they get stuff taken for them, and there's more opportunities for the people coming into the country and the people that already live here, the citizens. They don't get any breaks. They can't get a loan. It's unfair. Yep, the system is 100% unfair. You have my support there, but I'm not going to sit here and cry about something being unfair without talking about what's actually a solution, a workaround the unfairness. You incorporate yourself. Make yourself responsible for you. Create your own job and business. Work on a job to save up your revenue. See, the problem is we want too much dumbness and too distracted. This is how we were able to accomplish things in the 60s, 70s. We had more accomplished because we were more organized as men. We were prepared to be men because we was basically raised by men who prepared us for a world that didn't like us. You think they liked us more back then? No. The conditions was much worse, but clearly understood. So we had to organize, and we knew any income that we had, we couldn't waste it. It was valuable. So the money was saved up because it was going towards something that was better and beneficial to us. We would use it to buy our land. You could take loans from a bank off your land. You own your business, so you don't have to worry about any type of nonsense. See, what old Doc should have had was somebody on standby. Doc has been on the Breakfast Club, and numbnuts don't have a lawyer. Numbnuts. You should have an entertainment lawyer. You was on the Breakfast Club. You don't have an entertainment lawyer? But you're the most intelligent man. You're a place where intelligent people go. So again, why are they listening to you? I have no idea. You're just another person who's gonna have people confused. You're gonna say some facts that are correct, and people are gonna agree with it, like he's right. And we're gonna go, yeah, he's right for right now. He's saying a very common problem. Let's hear his results. I got a buddy that listens to him. He's on IG, sharing his stories or sharing some quote he's saying. And I'll be like, he right about that. But it's vague. That's like me saying the black man in America and jobs, how come we can do all the work but never get no ownership? That's just not right. Be like, duh. We all know it ain't right. But if we gonna just sit here and say it ain't right, what is the plan to do something about it? The solution. See, I'm solution oriented. I'm not here to dwell on the problem. I talk solutions to the problem. Stop acting as if some miracle is going to happen and you're begging and waiting on the compassion of people to come give you reparations. So you can sit around on the couch, eating, playing PS5, rolling up, smoking a blunt, and they're going to ring the bell. It's the mailman. He delivering you a check for some millions for reparations. And you just waiting on that. Sorry, it's not going to happen. Now, what's the next alternative? Do for self. These trust fund babies they don't want to do any work. They're given things now of privilege rather than work. They don't want to work. You've been conditioned to be lazy. Don't get out and get any activity. You want to work from home, like, good, I could chill at the crib. Yeah, so you know what's going to happen? Sitting in the crib, you're going to gain 35 pounds. Easy. Then you want to know what else is going to happen? After you gain that 35 pounds, you're going to get heart disease, hypertension. As you see, I get up and move. I got to move and walk around. I can't just be sitting. So Instagram and Facebook decided to flatline die. He got banned for posting inaccurate information about immigration, unsupported facts. And I'm not like cheering he got banned or nothing like that. I don't think he should have been banned for it. But it was all a play. Just like he did with Corey Holcomb. That was a play by him. He goes and comments in people's chats, say something derogatory to try to get them to respond. If you're getting like 60, 70, 80,000 views, he'll respond to you. He'll come back and have something to say to you, even though you're just talking about what happened with him and Corey. He interacted with Kwame Brown because Kwame was just at the stratosphere. So if I say something to him, he'll say something back. I'm going to get some more subscribers. Corey Holcomb is. What do you see now? Mm-hmm. Of course, the rich, the super rich, the wealthy. The people are wealthy because they basically have stolen it. The kings, queens of England, all their wealth is built on the pillaging of other towns and villages thousands of years ago. And they serenade that and promote it and advertise it. The sun basically came out and outed the whole everything. Now you got the reality TV star going on all the platforms. Meghan Markle. They wanted to know how black the baby is and everything. It's like, wow. They were racist to me. It's like, do you know where you were? Did you know anything? This is like you're in the higher upper echelon of it. I don't know. I guess she thought since Black Lives Matter, it was, it was gonna matter in the palace. Jesus Christ. So now God bless the queen has turned into God bless the king. Long live the king. So God bless the queen has turned into God bless the king. And that's corruption all throughout that family. They got a reality show family, if you ever seen it. He's now married to the mistress. Now the mistress is the queen. Oh my goodness. How your side piece become the queen? Well, she's giving all inspiration to all side pieces. Like, stick around, girls. There might be something in it for you. Side piece. Then came up. Well, it all starts from the beginning. You want to make changes and not be like the doc? Like the doctor. Shoot, Dr. Dre is a better doctor than this dude. I go to Dr. Dre for advice. I be doc. What should we do here? You will get better financial information from Dr. Dre than you would from goddamn Dr. Boyce. Why? This dude hasn't practiced in anything. People who actually practice in this field have come out and told you, like, what is this guy even saying? Like, anybody in business would not even talk like this man. Like, they would never say the words that come out of his mouth. He makes, like, ignorant statements that are like, shouldn't say that. You can't say you're going to get, you're going to automatically jump to $1 billion in 20, 30 years. It's going to be worth that much. Nobody says that. You don't know what it's going to do. You're just saying it should do well. It should spike up. You should make some money. But you can't predict that. Anybody who's saying that, you don't even want to get behind somebody like that. And everything about him is a sham. Marriage, sham. I don't believe none of that. He's like the cotton candy preacher with the wife, and they just taking all the money. Right, he's one of them. What success stories have they shown? Who's graduated from this academy and actually used the certificate they got from his academy and went out and did something in the world? Where are the success stories? He's a quack. Right, I'm not saying he should even been banned from Facebook and Twitter. He should be banned for stupidity, on financial literacy, on basic common sense. Like I said, he mistakes intelligence with the ability to speak. And he wants to debate you, but he's like, look, we can't talk about each other. We'll debate, but we're not allowed to talk about each other. Let's just keep it all about the topic. And you have your points, and then I'll have mine, and then we'll just make it there. No, we need to talk about you. You don't want nobody to talk about you. And while you right there, you're going to have to answer some questions. That's what you don't want to have. You just want to go ahead and repeat some written down lines and statements, when the statement's about you. I'll be like, but I want to talk about you. You going out here giving people all this financial advice, but actually doing the opposite. Anybody wave a check, old Moist diving for it. They wave a bag. There it is. But he's supposed to be talking ownership, right? Boss talk. Bosses don't move like that. Bosses don't move in that direction. I turned down deals and endorsements. They were so stunned and shocked because they want me to sign with this company so that they can tell me what to do. I done already seen how they want to do that show. I ain't with that. You ain't gonna tell me there's some videos you want me to delete because you think that's holding it back because whoever paying me the money don't like it. You already messing up with me. See, I know how they operate. Yeah, he was mad all that time. Old Moist sitting over there mad and jealous of Kevin Samuel. I didn't like Kevin Samuel either. But he was good at what he did. We always got these guys who's supposed to be the experts. Don't tell you everything about relationships, whole nine. I could just suggest it to you. And 90% of what I'm saying is what's damn near going on in every household. I'll give it to you straight. There's two sides to the coin, but it depends on the individual. What the individual likes, what the individual needs. Some of them, they need that break. They need that outlet. They need that person to tell them what to do. They need that woman to be the alpha for them. That's the only way they can make it. They gotta be like, honey, does this tie go with this shirt? They need that. They need that new mama to lead them. And see, Moyes, he's a bad example of that. You went chasing a woman who got 3 kids with someone else who wasn't you. Then she started dating you because she figured, man, you done came up. You on the Breakfast Club. Your name is blowing up on the internet. I think we've all had that. Old girlfriends from the past start popping their heads up. And you're like, wow, I ain't seen you in I don't know how long. Man, hey, you're just happy to see them. You're not really seeing the plot. You think they don't know? Oh, they've been watching your video. I know you seen me on the radio. True. I know you seen me on the video. True. You know they watched the Breakfast Club and saw that blind snapping turtle sitting up there. I'm looking really turtly in my turtle shells. Black people, we just need to be analytically and equivocably fluctual. She saw that. She saw what she needed. She said, oh, That's that simp that used to like me 20 years ago. Oh, he's still crazy about me. You that card she had in her back pocket. She knew she could play that when she, got through chasing the guy she wanted to get. Then she realized I'm too old for the game. So she had to go to what she know. Who gonna take in me and my 3 kids? Old Boyce will. And you think she's with you? Because she loves you. If you came home today, be like, baby, I just got cut off. It's gonna be tight for about a month. I'm gonna fix it, but it's gonna be tight for this month. She's gonna be like, this ain't working out because it's been bad for 6 months and you haven't noticed it. What are you talking about, baby? We just renewed our vows 2 weeks ago. Yeah, and I thought it was gonna bring a spark, but I'm not seeing this turn around. Watch. Cause she see the writing's on the wall. The bread ain't coming in like you thought. You done signed on to too many bad investments. Chasing that check. There's a lot of black people was pissed at you. You got them signing up to a Ponzi scheme. But you tried to make it look like I ain't had nothing to do with that. You was just paid to make an appearance. But you tried to portray it as if you was one of the founders or you the one of the people that's in it. Your money is diverse. You was paid to be there. That's why your name didn't come up when they was investigating the people who really ran the company, who was running the organization. You was trying to sell it as if it was yours. Just like when old Chinaman, Mr. Wynn, had you out there selling his product and said you work for him. But you out here talking black man on, and you out there working for Mr. Wynn. And this is black folks' fault. We always run behind pro-black man just because all we see is pro-black. We can't see the traps. You blind yourself. And then they be like, man, you just a hater. No, I ain't no hater. I just know BS when I see it. I know when someone's not being genuine when I see it. It's clear as day. Clear as the sun is out today. It is clear and genuine that this man is full of it. He's not in it for no sole purpose for the black man or anything. He's only himself getting money. As he said, his place is a home for intelligent people. That was his claim. right?
Working on it. I'm calling lawyers.
And since he's been banned from Twitter and Facebook, he don't even have a lawyer to call. He don't even have an entertainment lawyer. Listen,
man, and so literally, it just there's nothing you can do about it. It happens. That's life. We're working on it. I'm calling lawyers. If anybody knows any good lawyers, if you happen to be a good lawyer and you want to help us fight on this case, just email manager@boycewatkins.com.
he wants you to find him a lawyer, or if you know one, let him know. The Black Business School. Where'd you get your certificate? Oh, from the Black Business School. Oh, like they're gonna. So you want them to go to your university, to your Black Business School, to get a degree in Black Business School, where they learn what about Black business and go out in the white world and try to get jobs from white people using your Black Business School certificate? How does that work? Show the success stories. I heard the tragedies. I'm aware of that, Mr. Wilson. Every lawyer wouldn't know how to do it. That's why you have certain lawyers for certain things. That's why I clearly said out of my mouth an entertainment lawyer. See, if you had an entertainment lawyer, he knows how to handle those type of situations. The entertainment lawyer is going to get the people that run those websites. Why do you think when celebrities have a problem or people on Twitter or somebody says something about them, next thing you know, Twitter, next you be like, whoa, they just got taken down. They have people to call because they have their right lawyers in place. They'll tell their manager or agent to contact the entertainment lawyer, and he'll get them on the phone and says, this is happening now, we need this stopped, and right now, and they'll just take it down. Because see, I know what to do in this situation. Oh, numbnuts here, the most intelligent man in the world, he don't know what to do. Saying I've been calling lawyers. You can't go in the yellow pages and white pages and find no lawyers for this, buddy. You got to have an entertainment lawyer. You have to have somebody that's in place for these situations. You've been on the Breakfast Club. You don't have an entertainment lawyer? You don't have an agent? Who's representing you? Goofy? You're not going to have one when you've been a goofy your life. If you've been a goofy your whole time and you're just running a con, these are the type of things trying to con people who don't know any better about these situations. But anybody who's have any ounce of intelligence can listen to this guy and tell he's full of it. You'll catch him sometimes. He get mad and he start going back to, and that black start coming out. Man, look, man, I'm tired of this mother. Oh, I can't deal with this, discouragement of black people, and then he get all mad. Man, look here, Nick. Brother, I want to. He be slipping up. He slips up when he get mad. That black snapping turtle get mad. He be sticking that head out that shell. And he be gone, boy. It all gets worse. Yeah, he mad at Coop because Coop getting 100,000 views. So he mad at Theo Coop, the Do Better podcast. He mad at them. They ain't doing nothing but reporting on the drama, but it's fake. He want to have a debate. Like, oh, let's sit down and have a debate. Cause yeah, you doing more than him. So yeah, of course he wants to be in there. He wants the attention. This guy got 360K subscribers. But out here struggling on the circuit. Something went wrong. Cause he started to decline. He was all the way on the rise. In like 2015, people were getting behind him. And he started tanking, going all the way down. When I hear doctor, right away, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know about this. Oh, you know it. Well, when you look at the relationships, what do you see? What do you see? These are the type of people, right? Relationship wise, it's not going well. It's all going down. They'll never get it, man. Some people will never understand. You see, what you said made too much sense. Since he got them dental implants, he just got brand new. That's what happened to people. They forget who they are. And when you remind them of who they are, they start to change.
Get out of.
Now, your wife seemed more interested, and she seemed more interested in Willie D at your wedding. Remember how she was all staring at Willie D on that photo? That was the one photo. There's another one that looks even worse. And it tells the whole story of the relationship between you and your wife or the woman you married. This is a good thing. Whoever broke this down did it to perfection. Do not be this guy. Be this guy. You see how Willie D suit looked like it came from the tailors? And this dude looked like her uncle who showed up at the wedding wearing his father's suit because he don't wear suits. But you are the financial doctor who don't look like he come from finance whatsoever. They'd be like, this the teller from the bank. Look at this. Big smile, arm on shoulders, open frame, feminine stance, space between him and the female. And no shoes? I've seen a woman take her shoes off at a wedding, but a man taking his shoes off at the wedding? At his wedding. You sure she didn't marry Willie D? Look how she is attached to Willie. Look, relaxed smile. Arm is on the small of Willie's back. Look how she didn't pull Willie in. They got a close frame, no space. And look at his stance, masculine. With shoes on. With shoes on. You out here barefoot. What you a goddamn doing? A damn Indian wedding? What is wrong? That's what I'm saying. Dog, this woman does not want you, dog. God, she got you for right now. You her right now. This thing is not going to last, ladies and gentlemen. Now she a doctor. Now I'm doctor. I'll be like, yeah, okay. We know what you a doctor in. This here sums him up right here. As Cameron would say, you a munch. You a full munch. Cameron Boyce. Hey, doctor, whatever. Yeah, you a straight munch. That's him. Look at this. Feminine stance. Look at that. What kind of stance is that? I've never seen anybody stand like that for the photo. Oh, Willie gonna tell him, I ain't a gentleman, or a nice guy, or a good fella. I straight up tell her, chick, to suck my stick. Forget that beating around the bush it. When I see though, I ain't gonna knock at the door, I blow. When we go to the restaurant, I don't let her pick it, cause she try to choose the one most expensive. I'm what they call the gangster love. So you ain't gonna play me like some type of scrub. You think your ussa made of gold? Well, it's not. You wouldn't get a dime for it at the swap shop. You may laugh, giggle, and grin, but you know Willie D, I'm out to win. People say my band is a minimum. I'm from the ghetto. Oh, I'm not what you call a gentleman. He don't tell you. He ain't no gentleman. Willie. He's a straight up alpha male. Ain't got no time for the nonsense. But you see how Willie's standing up there? He's standing up there like the cleanup man, baby. You know I'm getting the job done because I got on my hard hat. What he say? I ain't the wham bam thank you ma'am and hit the tub. I don't have sex, baby. I make love. I'm the cleanup man. Willie D is the cleanup man. He'll sweep your woman off her feet. And like a fool, Boyce thought he had all to himself. Like a fool, Boyce thought he had all to himself. Oh my God. She got his arm on the small of his back, closed frame, no space, masculine stance, relaxed smile. This dude got a big old smile. Arm on her shoulder. This your wife. You hugging her like this your best friend from work. Y'all going out for a beer. Dog, you do not look like the man that got married here. Shoes off. Oh my God. I wish I had saw this video, this photo the first time around. The first one was bad when she was gazing in his eyes. She wasn't even looking at that doggone turtle. Mm-mm-mm. This is a hot damn mess. Hit the like button one time just for this, because this is this is unbelievable. And you on the internet every day praising this woman. You have got to. This is why I told y'all, right? This man was doing all this. He got banned for excessive simping. Exactly. That's what he need to be banned for. But this man is sitting out here. This is terrible, y'all. This man is sitting here with the wife. And then, what time is it? In about 20 minutes, he finna start talking about racism again. That's his calling card. Give him about an hour, 20 minutes, he gonna start talking about racism. And he gonna say, how to be a millionaire. How to be a millionaire. 5 things that millionaires never do. Listen to your dumb ass. That's 1. 2, you closer to $1 million not listening to him. They're gonna be like, that's 1 step. Step 2, don't ever mention this damn bald head turtle. 3, do the opposite of whatever the hell he say. You are moving yourself closer to being a millionaire. Um, his thing is he wants to get the money from those people. Right? But he pissed off those people because they looked at him and said, oh, you're just a con. But what he wants to do is keep running the pro-black world so that those left-wingers can come take him under his wing and get him a check. Let him come out and speak and do this. They tried that already. Then he got exposed when all of these things about him was starting to come out, and they got their people to vet and look into him, and they started to back away. Because this guy was doing everything and would take every dollar from any individual that comes around. So now they say, okay, this guy's just a guy on the internet. who just say nothing about him real. This dude still talking about reparations. You want your oppressor to grow a conscience and say, "Yeah, I'll compete with you for the jobs." Yeah, well, we're gonna make the playing field even so that we'll do that. That's like somebody, they up 32 to 3 and saying, you know what, we're gonna let y'all score some touchdowns so the game could be more competitive. Let you guys, get up to at least 30. It's gonna be 32, 30, 30. Yeah, it's a close game. Yeah, make it exciting. Yeah, they're gonna do that in the Super Bowl. No way. No way. You keep waiting for that to happen. You're just gonna be a person that's out there. The money that they owe for us for reparations would be in the probably quadrillions. We're probably in the zillions. I mean, really, I'm serious. You're looking at probably about $300 trillion at least. 300 trillion at least. Mm. No, he hears about news and he reports it. That's his degree in finance. He hears about somebody else doing something that's making millions of dollars, and he reports on it. That's the extent of his doctorate degree in finance. So I'm Dr. Carcino. Like I said, I would go to Dr. Dre for financial advice before I go to Dr. Boyce wife. Hell, I might go to the DOC. I might go to the doc. I mean, doc, you think I should get in this Bitcoin thing? Nah, man. You ain't gonna be able to. If you get Bitcoin now, you ain't gonna get rich. It's too, man. It's too up there. Buying shares now, they ain't selling. Oh man. But now you see what I mean, right? Well, Umar Johnson suffers in the same status. You know, they have the ability to speak very well. Actually, Umar Johnson speaks better than him, and they mistake that for intelligence. And Umar Johnson says a lot of things that are correct, but then all of the things he's talking about, he's doing, and he's putting this and put. You start to see none of that is reality. You start to see a lot of it is cap. Yeah, a lot of it's cap, man. These people don't be living the life that they be talking about. Yeah, he made her a social media mogul. It's a business relationship with him and his wife. He was like, I'm gonna make you a star. And now I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins. You're gonna be Dr. Alicia Watkins. And now she's got coaching with Dr. Alicia. Like, are you kidding me? You kidding me, right? Didn't I tell you? She's with him and she's gonna use this dude until the money ain't coming in no more. Everybody can see the play. Women do it all the time. These two keep trying to come up with a show. He trying to come up with a show with her. Like, we both two doctors. And now she's Dr. Alicia. Now it's pillow talk with Dr. Boyce and Alicia. This dude is trying every con he can. Every con he can to keep going. Selling the lie. I tell you, he like that fake cotton candy preacher that you know that's in church just to try to get what he can and get some women. And when all them allegations was coming out for the people that he had working with him, look what happened to them. Fell right off, right to the floor. Then he ran and found his old ex crush for 30 years. And now she realized, I love you. You was on the Breakfast Club, weren't you? Yeah, I think I love you now. Now I'm gonna help you. Oh, you're gonna have your career. What was she doing before you met her? Oh, you know there's a Patreon version coming. It's way more brutal. So we're keeping it really classy over here. Yeah, we keeping it classy. Man, I told you that dude internet browser is full of spam. his his stuff is spammed up with all kind of the stuff he didn't got on there. Oh yeah, the Casino for Life Patreon version of this is going to be insane. Oh, just you wait. That's coming up. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Before you can even blink, that video will be right up. So, thank y'all for hitting the like button, supporting this video. Want to say shouts out to Kwame Brown Bus Life. Welcome to HD TV, Ticket TV, Angela Stanton King, her page, and Angie's, Auntie Angie's. You know, what's that? Angie's House. that she got. Support that. The Cash App is Carcino. If you want to donate to the Cash App, we appreciate it. And I'm out the door, man. Love.